What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's episode, I have a Hamilton with me, and it perhaps is one of my favorite Hamiltons, and this is the Pan-Europ. And if you haven't heard of the Pan-Europ, no worries, because I recently got more familiar with it. And if you are here looking for Hamilton Pan-Europ, it's probably because you've seen some pictures, you like it, and you just want to see a good review on it. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to give you a good review, tell you what is great about the watch. If there are things that are not so good about the watch, or maybe things that I don't like about it, but I'm very excited about it. This is my brother's watch. He lent it to me, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited about it because there's so many great things to say about this watch, and it just, man, I've been wearing the entire week, and I have to wear it another week or two. It'll be just in my possession, and I am so excited and thrilled to be wearing this watch. So with that being said, smash the like button 2021 style, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into today's video. Now, the Pan-Europ was released initially the first time. It made its first debut in 1970s. It was all the way in the 70s, and it was actually a chronograph. And it was one of the first automatic chronographs, and it was a great competition for the Omega Speedmaster and some other great watches from that era. Now, the one that I have here does not have a chronograph function, and I don't really understand why Hamilton decided to make the Pan-Europ without a chronograph. And that is basically like having, I would say, Rolex Daytona announcing that in 10 years from now the Daytona will not have a chronograph anymore. It kind of is sad. I don't know, that's kind of how I'm feeling about it, because this is a racing watch, considered a racing watch. That's why we have the holes here in the leather strap. It looks very nice, very slim, very beautiful, very attractive, very different. But with that being said, the watch, being a racing watch, does not have the most important part about being a racing watch, and that is the chronograph itself. So the first time when I grabbed the watch, the first time I was introduced to it, I did not know that it was a racing watch. So I asked, like, what's the water resistance on it? And I was told that it's only 50 meters. And I was like, why did they only do 50 meters of water resistant? And then I was told, oh, that is because this is a racing watch. Well, regardless, there's no more chronograph in the model that I have here. With that being said, I still have so many great things to say about the watch, and that is starting with the colors. The color combination on this is absolutely phenomenal. I love the red against the black here on the strap, having black in the front, red in the back, and then we have red on the walls here on the sides of each hole, and that just pops the red out, and it just looks phenomenal. And then for the dial and for the watch itself, we have a lot of blue, we have white, and we have red again, and it's just amazing. First, I should say that the royal blue that we have in this dial and in the bezel is just so different than any other blues I've seen out there, and it kind of shines but is matte at the same time, and it's like, it looks bright whenever it's bright outside, and then it's darker, so it plays with you. It's just phenomenal. And one thing that really brings out the dial is this white inner circle ring around the dial. This really pops that blue, and it makes the watch look a bit smaller than it actually is, which is a 42mm case. Now, lug to lug is only 46mm, which is great because that is what makes the watch fit so well. And although the watch is on a bigger side of 42mm, the watch just fits amazingly, and it doesn't overly go over your wrist, if I can say it like that. And then that way you have it proportionally on your wrist, and it looks amazing. I definitely love that. And then let's not forget the cherry on the cake. That is the red second hand. This red really pops, really just finishes everything, and it couldn't have been any better. Besides the beautiful colors, the other thing that I absolutely love about it is the fact that it has a day-date complications. I truly love that, and I think that is very important, and above all is so useful to have day and date complication. How many times do we find ourselves, what day is it today? Is it Wednesday? No, it's Tuesday, or whatever. Like, how many times do we find ourselves mid-week asking ourselves, what day is it today? Well, it's got it here, and I truly love that. I love every watch that has both these two complications. I feel like a watch that has a day-date complication, it truly needs nothing more. It has everything completed. It tells you the time, the day, and the date. Done. Love it. Love it. The other great thing about the watch is sapphire crystal in the front and sapphire crystal in the back. It has an open case back, which really is amazing for all of those people that love to see the movement. Every time I take my watch off the wrist, I never just put it on the nightstand or on the table, or I make sure that I rotate it, I look around it, and I just look at that movement and see it keep going. It's just like beautiful, and you will only understand that if you're a true watch enthusiast. So yeah, for everybody that love to have that opportunity to see the movement, you have it with this watch without compromising toughness, and a serious watch overall. So it has sapphire crystal in the front and in the back, which is amazing. Now, not so amazing, I'm gonna be talking about the leather strap. The strap itself is beautiful. It's so soft because it's calfskin, so it actually is very comfortable, it's very light. It just takes the size and the shape of your wrist, and it just fits amazing, fits comfortable. It doesn't rotate or fall down on your wrist. It just fits amazingly. But with that, I feel like there's a drawback, and that is the fact that it doesn't last. So my brother isn't wearing this watch like every day. It's not his daily watch. One of the reasons is because from a little bit of use, the holes started getting bigger, and he feels like it gets pulled here, and that is not a very good thing. So here we have a beautiful clasp with the Hamilton logo built in it that opens and closes so soft, so smooth. It works so well. It's so tough built, and the two buttons on the sides, they're just so soft, and it's very pleasant to the touch. It's very pleasant to work with it. It fits amazingly. It has no sharp corners or anything, so it fits perfectly on the wrist. I love that. But this is one of the reasons that it's something to watch for, you know. The strap is not necessarily long lasting. With that being said, what Hamilton does, great job, and I wish every watchmaker would do that with any of their models, is to give another strap with the watch. It's not that hard to give us another strap or a second strap, and in this case they gave us a NATO strap. Now unfortunately this is not the original one, because the original one, we misplaced it. We can't find it. We lost it. But the original one is basically the exact same strap. The only difference is that it's not black and gray, it's blue and red, so that's kind of what you're getting. But this is a great thing for whenever you're taking your watch outdoors, hiking, runs, anything. It's great to change the strap, and therefore, you know, leave this one for more elegant. I mean, it's kind of sporty too, but it doesn't last. So this one is great. So it's on a tougher side. I love that. The box is beautiful, has a nice simple box. It's something like you would expect from a $1,200 watch. It's nothing important, but yet the box is very simple, it's big. And a few things I want to show you guys here is obviously you get a booklet. Like with every watch, it shows you and it tells you how the it tells you how the watch functions, how to change the date, the day, and things like that. And then all they do is take the same information and put it in 12,000 other languages. So the book, unless you've never seen a watch and it has an annual calendar, maybe you want to go through this. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. So I never looked through the book. The box itself looks like this. It has really nice stitching, orange stitching on it, and it goes so well, orange and black, beautiful. Hamilton logo over here. That's about everything. Hamilton logo in the front too. I don't know how the light is, but I'm hoping you guys can understand. Okay, now when you open the box, right over here is where the watch is. Over here is where the second strap, the additional NATO strap is. Then here on the bottom is where they put the pin, and it looks something like this. And then this one is very handy because it helps you so easily without any scratches, and just like seemingly very easy to transition and change the strap from this to the NATO. So this little tool is like 10 bucks on Amazon. It's not expensive, but it's great to have it, and they give that to you. I love that. Then you also have a 2-year international warranty directly from Hamilton, which is great. I can't tell you much about it because, again, I have never had any issues with my watches. I have never in my life had to service a watch, so I don't know. Each brand works different, but I don't know what you have to pay for it, if you have to, where you have to send it, how long it takes. So that information I cannot disclose because I don't have any. I just don't know. So. But one other thing, to summarize this whole video, what I want to say about the Hamilton Pan-Europ. is the watch is built very, very well. Although the watch is priced at around $1,200–1,300, I want to tell you guys that the watch, the build quality of it is amazing. The watch is so well put together. It's heavy, it's tight. I just love that, and I would easily put this watch in the same category with Longines. I would put this watch even with some Tudors. I just really like it, and it's not just the way it looks, but the way it feels. This watch is built amazing. It's tough, and I have said so many things about it, but yes, you guys understand it's very, very durable, and I love that. And so with that being said, if you would ask me if it's worth the money, I would say it's worth every penny. At $1,200, you're getting an absolutely amazing Swiss manufacturer, a watch that has such a deep, beautiful history, that is built so well, that competes at a much higher standard. That's about it. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, a very special thanks to you again. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below in the comments if you like the watch, if you've seen the watch, and what do you think about it. So with that being said, goodbye.